Hello! This is Yahweasel. Let's Doki Doki some Literature Club. If I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. Just wants to torture me. Sayori, stop making that sound. It's still weird. I grab her by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Giannis. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, Giannis? Because I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put the energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it really feels like. And your very respectful voice for me doesn't really add to it, to be honest. And that's what I was, that's why I just wanted to make everyone happy, without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to just, not think about her? Why, Sayori? Nani? Why is it that you've never told me about this? Almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you, even if there's only so much that I could do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, Giannis. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of just doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That sound feels like a bat being swung against my head. Please stop. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else, too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone else in the club feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why. That's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. Every path leads to you making that sound, which leads to nothing but hurt for my ears. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Giannis. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. Now you come here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish, that's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grab her by the shoulder. This time I pull her into a tight embrace. Ah! Giannis, you're crushing me. I can't breathe. Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. Please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Giannis. Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her side. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No! Don't do this to me! Please don't do this! Giannis, Sayori barely managed to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away, and if there's anything that you need me to do, then you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Giannis. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm, and that's really scary too. Sayori lets me go. As she does so, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah. It's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It would be easier for you to voice me than Yuri, so that would be good. It's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't! Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Yuri to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me to do today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? All right. I look forward to it. Taking all bets, I think Sayori kills herself before tomorrow. Taking all bets. Suicide is painless. It brings on many changes. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri is about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much. We're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow, except she'll be dead. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Thank goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting a long time?
No, I just got here, but I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell.
You always could have texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home.
I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason.
Should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you.
That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well?
Nope, I did nothing. I am a total non-contributor to this group. At least I hope I got everything right.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
I take Yuri to my room. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious.
It's so clean.
I cleaned it before you came over, so...
That's very considerate of you to do. I see that you've neatly tucked away all of your sex toys in the closet so I don't notice them. Thank you.
No. I would be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here.
Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean.
That would be even more embarrassing. Then you'd see my huge sex toy collection. Wait, don't look in there! I snatched Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine.
I'm sorry. I was just thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out.
It's fine, it's fine. I let go of her wrist. She puts both of her hands firmly on her lap, as if making sure she's keeping track of them. So, should we get started?
Yes. I have a few things planned that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements.
Atmospheric enhancements? Like helium?
You know, mood lighting, aromatherapy candles.
Oh, wow. I didn't know you planned on taking it that far.
Of course. I want to help take our guests to a faraway place. Although many will stop by just out of curiosity, and for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more.
That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person.
Intense? I guess that's the best way to put it.
Oh, that's the wrong person. I guess that's the best way to put it.
Is that a bad thing?
No, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually.
Is that so? That makes me feel relieved and kind of happy. What are these human emotions?
Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You can relax a little.
Relax. I brought some things for relaxation, if you know what I mean. I was going to use them during the poetry event.
Oh yeah? Like what?
Let's see.
Yuri rummages through her bag. Well, let's turn that out. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object. I thought I was joking. Wasn't actually joking, as it turned out.
I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you?
Yeah, that would be really neat. What's that wooden thing, though?
Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy?
Well, I know that it's all just bullshit believed in by idiots.
Oh, is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere.
Well, I suppose the sort of, aroma, okay, the bunk medicinal part of it is bullshit believed in by idiots.
Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate throughout your body, particularly if you use viruses. Relaxation, positive energy, chi, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic, friendship.
Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. Oops, wrong cylinder. In a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout through a small hole in the top. That smells wonderful. I hear that certain incredibly dangerous toxins smell wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for?
This is jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right?
Yeah, that's a good way to describe it.
I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation.
Oh my god, shut up! Jasmine enhances your emotions, help you feel them flow through your body.
You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think that will be perfect for sharing our poems?
Yes. But you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for?
Well, did you purchase the original origami?
The original is origami. Amazing.
Did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get?
Yeah, I have it over here.
We won't be using paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them.
Oh yeah? What will those be used for? Well, you know how you write poetry by just clicking on a notebook? We're gonna make everybody else do that.
Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper into ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract some to peek inside.
How creative. I had no idea you'd be so good at this. So where does the game start? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense. I gotta stop doing the voice for a bit because it really hurts, as you'd put it. Ooh-hoo-hoo-hoo. Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Or maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys. Here's a marker, Giannis. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons. Oh, all right. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw... Well, that didn't actually mean to click through. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. I did it again! Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. She jams it into my arm and blood spurts everywhere. Nani? The knife is strangely beautiful. I do love death. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. Is it a silver blade? That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy.
Well. Embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it? You're going to think it's weird.
Whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know.
This is the very knife I use to cut up my victims, if you promise you won't be weirded out.
Yeah, I promise.
All right. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives. They're just so beautiful. Cutting into flesh. Every pierce, every slice, the blood, the taste. So pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and feeling danger, maybe. What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this.
Oh, wait, that's me.
You're laughing at me.
No, I'm not laughing at you. I'm just laughing in fear that you're gonna stab me to death. It's just funny how nervous you get about sharing. It's an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it kind of suits you.
Suits me?
Yeah, it's kind of intense. Ha 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 ha. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife. I can't deny that.
It is, isn't it?
Yuri relaxes her expression once again.
Would you like to hold it?
Sure, I'll check it out.
There, now you're holding it with your chest.
The blood! Yuri carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing me. I take it and turn it around in my hands. The artist couldn't be bothered to draw it, so you're just gonna have to imagine it. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? As if that's a difficult thing to do. Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow!
Giannis, why did you do that?
I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all.
It's my fault. I should have warned you. It's a poison-tipped knife. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like it's paper. Oh no.
Small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. She sure does love the taste of blood. I feel her tongue curl around the blood. Startled, I instinctively pull my hand back.
Please forgive me. I wasn't thinking.
Yuri lowers her head, her face burning up. Yuri, it's really odd for you to drink other people's blood. That's like vampire stuff.
That's the most embarrassing thing. Oh, that's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry.
Sure, it was a little weird and it took me by surprise, but I guess she was just trying to help, right? Because in no way does that help. Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I do it anyway. I take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger in return. Yeah, let's just also be creepy, that helps.
Giannis, did you really just do that?
Now we're even. Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong because I did. I knew that would be a bad idea. If not for the sweet aroma of the jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now.
You're so weird, Giannis.
She giggles shyly. Nani? Calling me weird? I have no response to that.
Where do you keep your bandages?
In the bathroom, like old people do. I don't think I need one, actually. It was a tiny cut. Look, it's already stopped bleeding.
I see. That's relieving.
The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out side by side. Looks better than I expected and will be very effective as a door curtain. It looks great! Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri.
Aw, thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task?
Yeah, let's do it. What did you have in mind? I think for next time. Until then, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, join us on Discord at yahweasel.com/discord. Cheers from Yahweasel.